Hello, I am Brian Fabiano, the founder of Meerkat Mob. On the professional front, I'm a senior technical recruiter, mainly in the technology space. I live outside of Baltimore and north of DC. I have a son, I have two cats, I have a dog, and I've always been, a creative thinker. But once I discovered the ways of that paintbrush, my life changed forever. And that was only, during the quarantine. So a lot of that artistic expression was suppressed until the quarantine. So now I am planning to make a fully functional art studio and gallery. This is not your cute little date night sip and paint. This is an energetic and lively environment where we have the opportunity to bring a uniquely curated art collective to the Baltimore community. What makes this unique is the emphasis on community, to pull in groups, strangers off the street, to learn how to build a canvas, to paint without hesitation, or play an instrument, maybe develop film in the future, the near future, hopefully. Uh, we'd like to host, a safe environment for artistically minded events after school and summer programs, senior night, anything really that can bring groups together, give them a safe place to be. So receptions for any type of event will be possible. We have, for lack of better terms, a an open canvas here, from the walls to the halls. So where did this come from? As I mentioned, I started painting during the quarantine. My son, who was in elementary school at the time, his art inspired me. I thought it was really cool. I looked at two paintings on my wall that I can attach here, of my great grandfather. And, I wasn't going to accept anymore that I didn't have an artistic talent. So a bunch of terrible art ensued, mainly in the acrylics world. I got better at it, but I realized that, with portrait painting, which is my main passion, you need to kind of blend a little differently and blend for skin tones. So I moved into oil and I immersed myself in it. I got all these used art history books, all the YouTube videos, and just went for it. Um, After tripping over my easel a few times, stubbing some toes, I realized I had enough space in my bedroom, which is my art studio. It's really big. It's the biggest room in the house for some weird reason. And I built an easel into the wall, so that I can get larger works on there. I can, keep the space tidy as possible because I'm a messy artist. And then I just really went for it, began stretching canvases because I didn't really like the store-bought stuff too much. I felt like there was too much give, and I don't know, I just didn't I wasn't really connected to it. So once you stretch a canvas, and you spend all the time doing that and you paint on it, there's really something special about it. So in Meerkat Mob, I will sell and will use some of our stretched canvases. I'm sure there'll be occasions for using store-bought ones. But I'd like to keep it with the hand stretched. Um, it's just a little more intimate in that way. So the plan and the schedule, my plan is to secure funding through multiple areas, including Kickstarter, Maryland State, Baltimore County, Howard County have grants for artistic endeavors. So the space really depends on which county I'll be relying on there. The timeline, I would love to have middle of June, the 15th of June, to have opening day. It's a Saturday. That'd be pretty damn dope. Lost my spot there. Okay, so why do I care about an art studio and not making something that's likely more profitable? Um, I didn't want to spend my life behind a screen anymore. I wanted to connect with people in a different way. When I was recruiting or interviewing people, it was wonderful, but now it's boom, it's all on this screen, right? So my career of helping people find jobs as a recruiter is sort of just shifting gears in a sense to helping people find, I don't know, a little bit about themselves from painting, a little confidence, some joy. It's effing fun. It's fun. It's you'll surprise yourself. I mean, even if it's just for your own personal use, it's magnificent. So I'd like to spread that. And during the quarantine, if you didn't realize a few things about yourself, you kind of missed the boat. I was lucky enough to buy a bunch of expensive art supplies, right, and play around with it. It was huge. But I learned that I like to be fulfilling my day with something a little more valuable in the cultural or societal or communal sense rather than a corporate environment. Um, so it's I don't know, it's been shaping over the past 3 or 4 years. Really changed my life. So I'd like this to be a really civil and welcoming community with the caveat that it'll also be punk rock. There will be hip hop playing. There will be alternative music. It's not going to be like a Beethoven kind of environment. It's not going to be soft and floral. Although I do love flowers, so maybe there will be some floralness to it, but it'll have an edge to it. Um, so I would love to share more about this. There's a lot of ideas flowing through my mind, and really the space indicates what else will happen with it. So as I learn and walk down the commercial real estate space, I'd love any of your guidance if you have any of it. But I'd love to connect with you and tell you a little more about my vision here. So thank you for spending your time listening to me and considering your support of Meerkat Mob. Take care.